Mr. Sean D. Tucker. I invite you to stand by because you are about to experience a demonstration of the most hardcore, down and dirty, hard-charging power aerobatics known to man, which come as a result of Sean's more than 21,000 hours of combined fixed-wing and rotary wing flight time. This is the second season that Sean has flown this particular aircraft. And right now, you are going to see just some of what it's capable of. Following the pole, Sean is going to tumble this aircraft, stop the rotation, and now perform a forward flip in the Oracle Challenger 3. Now in the high negative G inverted recovery. Once back to Air Show Center, the quick begins the hoover. This is an inside-outside loop with a tumble at the top. The first half is inside, or what we call positive G. The second half is outside, or over 6 negative G's trying to throw Sean out of the cockpit at the bottom end of that last maneuver. In the turnaround now, Sean is going to reposition himself and show you another of his signature maneuvers. This is called the double hammerhead. Point rolling across the box. Now the pole to vertical. Sean will then roll the aircraft, now perform the shoulder roll, and now with that nose perfectly vertical, 0 forward airspeed, hard full left rudder, Sean completes not one, but 2 consecutive hammerhead turns. As I mentioned, this is the second season for the Oracle Challenger 3. The aircraft that Sean had been using for the last several years finally reached its limits as Sean's skills continued to increase. Our only option was to retire that aircraft and then design and build this one. It weighs in at barely 1,200 pounds and it is powered by more than 400 horsepower, making it without question the most high-performance aerobatic biplane in the world today. Right now, Sean in the perfectly level descending flat turn. While in this inverted turn, Sean also losing precisely 150 feet of altitude. As you can imagine, this style of flying is very athletic and very hard on the body. Throughout the course of one performance, Sean will experience in excess of 10.5 positive G's and over 7.5 negative G's. So right now, Sean is going to take a short break, climb for some altitude, catch his breath, tighten up his seatbelts, and let those engine temperatures cool down. So now, as Sean begins the climb, let's go live to the cockpit. Sean D. Tucker, are you with us?
I got me! New Hampshire smile on my face, flying north. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so honored to be flying with you today. It's the best day in the neighborhood. I'm about to get a little low. Let me search around and see what we got here. But you know what? Sharing the magic of flight is something very special. We're so lucky to be here. You know why? Because we live in the best country in the world. So together, let's say it, the three best flowers in the English language. You got that right. It's God bless America. So I'm just looking at the ceiling and see what I can do. And I can finish my after I am. I'm going to start from left to right. And let me check here. Yep, we got it. The airbox will be happy. Want to start from left to right. We're going to go immediately 50 feet flying. No torque roll. And then no holy hot fire. Into, let me think, we're going to fire. You got it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think so far of Sean D. Tucker and the one-of-a-kind Oracle Challenger 3? And as Sean mentioned, due to the weather, he is going to bring the show down to what we call our low show, starting with the centrifuge. Tumbling in over end, 6.5 Pease right there has Sean pinned into the left rear corner of the aircraft. Diving down, air show left, back skyward. Sean is going to continue around, tumble this aircraft over the top, and then at this time I would like to direct your attention. Look closely between the runway and behind the Thunderbirds, and you will notice that there are 3 sets of poles out there. In just a moment, I am going to describe exactly what those poles are for. But first, Sean is going to pull his way over the top of this maneuver. He is also trying to find all 3 of those ribbons. Right now, converting altitude back into airspeed, brings it down to 20 feet above the ground. Sean starts by flying underneath that first ribbon. Those ribbons are 20 feet above the ground, and they are spaced only 700 feet apart. Right now, another forward flip in this aircraft. Sean is going to recover, try to find the 2nd and 3rd ribbon. Once in sight, he continues down over the top of ribbon number 2, now 5 feet above the ground, and passes underneath ribbon number 3. Skyward now, Sean is going to push the nose over, start going from left to right, and then we'll maneuver this aircraft down and show you the world's smallest inside loop. We call this the alley-oop.
Wow!
In that flat recovery, if Sean lowers the nose and rolls to the left, that is our indication that he feels that the show line is obstruction-free and that he will now make an attempt at slicing all 3 of those ribbons in one single pass in 3 separate flight attitudes. Right knife edge, left knife edge, and finally inverted. Now, diving down 18 feet above the ground, Sean rolls into right knife edge flight through ribbon number 1. Left knife edge through number 2, and now inverted to shred that 3rd and final ribbon. A maneuver performed by no one else in the world today. That is Sean D. Tucker and his signature maneuver, the triple ribbon cut. Only Oracle offers hardware and software engineered to work together. Complete and integrated systems from Oracle simplify enterprise IT while delivering extreme performance. Oracle hardware and software engineered to work together. And again, let's go live to the cockpit. Shonda, you're on.
Keep on the wave. Okay, the guy in the green hat. Give me a wave! Everybody in front of the Thunderbirds, the guy with a military cap on, you got it, baby. That's the United States Marine Corps. Everybody in front of Team Uncle, you're the best. Give me a wave! Okay. Who likes heavy metal? Everybody heavy metal. Let's see if they work. Yeah, baby. You guys are the greatest. Okay, everybody in front of Airshow. The guy in the red shirt, give me a wave. Let's see your hands. I got it. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. God bless America.
He's going to roll his way around, bring that throttle forward, and set up back at Airshow Center for the final maneuver of this afternoon sequence. This is called the Harrier Pass, named in honor of the awesome power and capabilities demonstrated by the United States Marine Corps Aviator Harrier. What Sean is going to now do is return in this aircraft, stop it at Airshow Center, and then, while using only 70% of his available horsepower, he is going to stand this aircraft on its tail and bring it to a hover in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen of Portsmouth, showing you why he is considered to be one of the very best of all time. Put your hands together one final time for Sean D. Tucker and the one-of-a-kind Oracle Challenger 3. Sean is the former winner of the United States National Advanced Aerobatic Championship Trophy. In addition, he is the first performer to ever win both the Bill Barber Award for Air Show Showmanship and the Art Scholl Memorial Showmanship Award in the same year. In 2005, Sean was honored by the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum as being one of the 25 living legends in aviation. In 2008, at the birthplace of aviation, Dayton, Ohio, Sean was inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame.
Awesome!
Now, as Sean turns around to set up for landing, I'd like to take one final opportunity to thank you on behalf of all of Team Oracle. Say particular thanks to all of our new friends down at the Team Oracle Chalet, and also invite you to look up Sean online at teamoracle.com. And also please pay a visit to Sean's Facebook fan page, and keep in mind he spells the first name S-E-A-N. That is Sean D. Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Norris. Thanks so much for coming out. And now let's turn things back over to your Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Larry Strain.
Thank you, Brian Norris.